Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler filming for the OBX Wave Report, looking to the north and east here from East Lake Drive, the location for the Witchcraft Surf event tomorrow, starting early in the morning at around 8 or 9 o'clock. And man, are things pretty witchy out there. We've got Philippe that is just offshore, and you can see the outer cloud bands of Philippe offshore here in between us and Bermuda. And then to our west, we've got a front. You can see the outer cloud bands of the front overhead as well. And those two systems are coming into convergence likely later in the day on Saturday and into Saturday night and Sunday before Philippe is expected to head out in toward the U.S. Northeast and or the Canadian Maritimes. But here in the Outer Banks in Nags Head, we might have this nice brief period of solace from extreme winds in the early morning hours and morning hours tomorrow, maybe into early afternoon. So we might get a nice period of time for the Witchcraft Surf event, which is expected tomorrow. And looks like some surfers out here just getting ready for it. So let's get down into some of the local observations provided by wave monitors, buoys, and local weather data as we enjoy the surfers here. Okay, right now at Nags Head, 3 to 4 foot, choppy conditions. Wow, big bomb on that drop. East-southeast swell at 4.7 foot and 8 seconds. Northeast winds at 9 miles per hour. 75-degree Fahrenheit air temperatures. Ocean water temperatures at 72 degrees. To our north, at Virginia Beach, 2 to 3 foot. Semi-glassy conditions, if it can be believed. Rodanthe, 3 to 5 foot. Slight chop. Ooh, pounding on that sandbar there. East-southeast swell at 5.2 foot, 9 seconds. Northeast winds at 13 miles per hour. Air temperatures 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures 72. And then down south in Buxton, 4.5 foot waves. Slightly choppy conditions. Nice pumps here. Woo! East-southeast swell at 4.5 foot and 9 seconds. Northeast winds at 12 miles per hour. Air temperature 76 degrees, ocean water temperature 74. And last of all, at Frisco, 3 to 5 foot waves, semi-clean conditions. East-southeast swell at 5.1 foot and 9 seconds. Northeast winds at 13 miles per hour. Air temperatures 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures 74. And let's talk about some of the data provided by our friends at the National Hurricane Center. Woo! All right, big old wave pounding on that sandbar. Right now, Philippe is a tropical storm at maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour to the west of Bermuda, in between Bermuda in the outer and the Outer Banks right now, moving toward the north-northeast at 18 miles per hour. And the storm is right now starting to interact with a front that is coming in from the north and west, and that is starting to cause Philippe to become extratropical, and it will continue the transition to extratropical conditions over the next 24 to 48 hours. Philippe will continue to send a swell toward the OBX, where conditions will shift between clean and choppy depending on wind and location and time frame. All right, and last of all, the National Hurricane Center is tracking a disturbance near the coast of Africa. This disturbance now has a 50% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone, according to reports from our good friends at the National Hurricane Center. Okay, so thank you for joining me for this Friday session of the OBX Wave Report. We are a supporter of the Fridays for Future movement. So I'd like to ask you guys to please do everything you can to help support our good climate activists in the Friday for Future movement, who are working so hard to help defend our coastlines from the impacts of climate change, including sea level rise, more intense storms, ocean heat waves, and ocean acidification. And they're doing it by employing governments and leaders to act swiftly to do things like mass deploy clean energy and the various sustainability solutions that we all need here on the coastlines and everywhere else. Everyone relies on the climate fix. All right, so thank you guys for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. I'm going to be getting out in the water with these guys and scouting out the conditions. Hope to see you all at the Witchcraft Surf event tomorrow. Thank you for joining me once again.